Your father may have worked tirelessly to provide for the family. He may have sacrificed countless hours, made difficult decisions, and believed he was doing everything a good father should do. But when you think back to your childhood, another feeling lingers. Maybe you never felt truly heard. Maybe every disagreement somehow became your fault and getting him to admit he was wrong seemed impossible. Maybe your emotions were treated as inconveniences instead of something worth understanding. It's no surprise that countless adults today ask themselves the same question. Was my father a narcissist? But before we put that label on someone, we need to understand something important. Not every controlling father is a narcissist. Not every emotionally distant father has a personality disorder. Yet many fathers display behaviors that closely resemble narcissism, and there are powerful psychological reasons why. At this moment, we're going to uncover why. The word narcissist has become one of the internet's favorite insults. Someone is selfish. Narcissist. Someone refuses to apologize. Narcissist. Someone wants attention. Narcissist. But psychology paints a much more nuanced picture. True narcissism exists on a spectrum. Every human being possesses some degree of self-interest. Confidence, ambition, and pride are normal parts of a healthy personality. The problem begins when a person's need for admiration becomes so overwhelming that empathy for others begins to disappear. They constantly need to feel superior. They cannot tolerate criticism. They manipulate situations to protect their image, and they struggle to recognize the emotional needs of those around them. This doesn't mean every father who acts this way has a clinical personality disorder. It simply means some fathers develop patterns that resemble narcissistic behavior. The question is, what could be the cause? For generations, society handed fathers a very specific script. Be strong, don't cry, provide, take the lead. Never show weakness. Never lose control. Many boys grew into men believing that emotions were dangerous. Vulnerability was weakness. Asking for help meant failure. Admitting mistakes threatened authority. Over time, this emotional armor became part of their identity. Instead of expressing fear, they expressed anger. Instead of admitting insecurity, they demanded respect. Instead of saying, "I don't know," they insisted they were right. What looks like narcissism is sometimes a lifetime of emotional suppression. Unfortunately, the result often feels exactly the same to their children. One of the most common complaints adult children have is simple. My father could never admit he was wrong, even when the evidence was obvious. The conversation somehow shifted. He changed the subject. He blamed someone else. He minimized what happened. Or he insisted you misunderstood. This is why. Because for someone whose identity is built around authority, being wrong doesn't simply feel embarrassing. It feels threatening. Admitting a mistake may feel like losing status. Instead of correcting themselves, they protect their ego. And over time, children stop arguing. Not because they agree, but because they know the outcome will never change. Imagine telling your father you're anxious. He replies, "Stop being dramatic. You admit you're hurt." He says, "You're too sensitive." And when you cry, he tells you to toughen up. Eventually, children stop sharing their emotions altogether. Not because they stop feeling them, because they've learned those feelings won't be welcomed. Whether caused by narcissism, emotional immaturity, or cultural expectations. The result is the same. Emotional distance becomes normal. Here's where many people make a mistake. A father can be emotionally unavailable, controlling, stubborn, or even harsh without being a narcissist. Some men were never taught emotional intelligence. Some grew up in homes where affection simply didn't exist. Others carried unresolved trauma, financial pressure, military experiences, addiction in the family, or impossible expectations about masculinity. None of these excuse harmful behavior, but they do help explain it. Understanding the cause doesn't erase the pain. It simply helps us avoid confusing every difficult parent with a clinical diagnosis. Perhaps the better question is not, was my father a narcissist? Perhaps it is this: what patterns did I inherit? Did you learn to apologize or avoid responsibility? Did you learn that love had to be earned, or that it could be given freely? Did you learn to suppress your emotions or express them with honesty? The goal isn't to diagnose your parents. It's to understand yourself, because the moment you recognize unhealthy patterns is the moment you stop passing them to the next generation. Not every father is a narcissist, but many fathers were raised in cultures that rewarded emotional distance, unquestioned authority, and silence over vulnerability. The good news is this: patterns can be broken, healing can begin, and the kind of father or person you become is not determined by the one who raised you. If this video gave you a new perspective, share it with someone who may have lived through the same experience. Sometimes, understanding the past is the first step toward building a healthier future.